Okay, so today we're going to, we know that our Haskap berries have been coming along quite well. We know that they're getting close, and today we're just going to check the ripeness of first this row and then this row. So we have Tundra here, and we have Indigo Gem here. And I'm just going to go on these bigger plants. If you want to come in closer, you can. So a couple tools we'll need our Brix meter. This is just a reflectometer. You can get them on Amazon, eBay, there's all over the place. It doesn't seem to make any difference if it's a cheap one or an expensive one. This one was fairly expensive, got it from Lee Valley Tools. Just make sure it's calibrated beforehand with distilled water, set it to 0, and I checked that one just before we came out here. So what I want to do is I want to get at berries that are underneath in the foliage. The main reason is I know that berries that are getting direct sun will ripen much faster than the ones underneath the foliage. And most of the berries underneath most of the berries are underneath the leaves. So what I'm looking for is ones that will come off easily. And the first thing I'm going to do is break it open and have a look. So that is looking really good. That's getting very, very ripe. And you can see it's mostly almost all purple all the way through it. And I'm just gonna smear the juice on here. Don't have any seeds. And I'm gonna eat this. Still a little bit tart, so it's probably not quite ready. I usually push down on this, try and get all the air bubbles out of it. And then I'm gonna check it. So right now the Brix on that berry, and the reason why it's tart is it's at a Brix of 8. So it needs some more time for sure. So that's on Tundra, but we expected that. We know we're a little bit late this spring, and we had a very cold, wet spring. This time last year, these guys were just about ready. So I'm pretty happy with just leaving that now. I've tried them a couple times in other spots. So now I'm gonna have a look over on this side, and we're gonna get into this bird netting, and then we're gonna have a look at some of these lower berries here. Okay, so this, I can see some are dropping off these plants already. Sometimes it's like that. Some varieties drop sooner than others, so we're gonna have a look. So that one is still quite green in the center, and that's not ripe for sure, but we can check the Brix on it anyway. One thing to remember with the Brix is that if you've had a lot of rain, it can change the Brix levels quite a bit on these guys. Tastes okay, pretty sour, but not bad. And then we'll check the Brix on that one. So that one has a Brix of 12, which is quite good. But it's clearly not ready yet to be harvested. We're looking at probably, we're getting some very hot days right now. We had some very cool weather last week. And it's amazing when they get to that stage, they can ripen very quickly. So just to double check, and we're going to go over to a different row. We have berry blues here, but I know that those aren't even close yet. But the way our orchard is that we get a lot of sun on these rows in the morning, they get shaded in the afternoon, and then we get more sun over here and in the afternoon. So you can see that this side is made difference in the ripening. So again, I'm gonna just pull up a netting. We'll put this back down afterwards. I won't bore you with putting it down right now. And this is one other staple. And again, I'm gonna look underneath. And this is Tundra, and I can see the odd green berry underneath. And I can see they're dropping, which is pretty common for Tundra. They like to drop their berries just for fun. Nice decent sized berry. We'll break it open and we can see that berry fell off the bush really easy, but you can see it is not even close to being ripe. It's still very green. But we'll check the bricks, see how these guys are sweetening up. And we'll taste it. Yeah, still very sour. And we'll smooth this out as best we can. I didn't get a lot of juice out of that guy. And we'll check it. So that one is not bad. It's at 11, which is acceptable. So these guys, I know with the Tundra that I want at least a bricks of 15 on them before we start to harvest. But where we have the bulk of the berries are covered by foliage, that's the berries that we really are interested in getting. We know ones that are further up the plant, generally, if there's not a lot of foliage around them, they get a lot of direct sun, they can be getting riper, but okay, there's one that came off real easy. So a lot of them aren't coming off very easily at the moment, but again, very green inside, so still not ready. So we're gonna give this my best guess when I look at this. With the heat that we're getting right now, we're probably 3, 4, maybe 5 days away, and this should be ripe. It may get ripe a lot faster. We're looking at 32 degrees centigrade today, later on this afternoon, and that'll push them along very nicely. But we had 18 degrees Celsius weather last week, and it just was not very good. So again, we'll give it a few more days, and then we'll check it again, and then we'll take it from there. And that's it.